Hey, Regina.
Hey, Lindsay.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing well. Just weathering the storm. It is still raining around here, and we're stuck inside. So I seem to be dealing a lot with my clients about being stuck inside. So just wanted to jump in here and talk to you about what you're seeing.
Absolutely. Seeing exactly the same thing. Had clients this week in particular really struggling with feeling some anxiety, feeling moodiness, feeling run down because they can't get out. They can't maybe do their walks if it's raining, or definitely we can't go to the gym right now because everything's shut down.
Right. And so many people I can't get out of bed. I'm eating too much. My kids are driving me crazy. I'm staying up till midnight. I'm binge watching shows. Yep. And I think that's why they're calling. I've increased a handful of clients because they're just like, what are we doing? So I'm recording. I have to start over. It's fine, but we're going to have to lock the door. Honey, I was recording. It's okay. Don't be upset, but oh my goodness, do not cry. We've recorded 4 of them. It's fine. What do you need? That's fine for him.
What is it?
It's a lettuce, a leaf. It's not a lettuce.
It's lettuce.
It's not a lettuce.
You want to kill me?
It's fine. I've been giving it to him. Come on. All right. Both of y'all. You can talk. I was already done, honey. You don't need to.
The problem is I've told them 3 times already.
We're still recording.
I know because
I'm recording this whole thing just because I want you to see the whole family dynamic. Lettuce for bearded dragons, and this is what morning routines are like, people. You're trying to get your work done. Moms are at home. They're completely stressed out. Their hair is like this because the kids are coming in. You're trying to, what is the expression? Herd cats.
Trying to stay in a routine and show you how to be in a routine while I can't be in a routine.
It's all good. That's why we're here. Oh, we're here for you. But, to that point, there are so many distractions that we're having lately. We're having distractions in our work. We're having distractions in our routines, in our schedules, how we're eating, how we're cooking. Some of us have never cooked before. We've just gone through the drive-through, or we've ordered in, or we've gone out to restaurants, and we're experimenting more, which is fabulous because we're in the kitchen. But what also might be happening is once we make that delicious meal, we're eating all of it because because there's nowhere else to go and all the food is there. Or if you're one of the hoarders out there and you went to Costco and bought the last 12 bags of pop chips, you might have already eaten
and they're
all
gone.
of them. Right. Okay, I am a little bit guilty of the pop chips. That's probably why that came into mind there. So anyway, we wanted to just give some, reassurance and some encouragement that we can all get through this together, and definitely go back to some easier scheduling routines and practices that we don't have to be full of anxiety because we can't get to the gym. We don't have to gain 5 pounds because we are eating everything in our house, but we can, come up with some better solutions to our situation right now.
Definitely. Yes. So some things that I've been doing with my clients is just reminding them morning routine, nighttime routine. A routine throughout the day really is so important. Getting up in the morning and meditating, stretching, getting up in the morning. you have to first do that and not sleep till noon because you have nowhere to go. So setting that alarm if you need an alarm to get you up early, routine, more just in general, meditate, affirmations, Have your morning coffee, get dressed, put on your makeup. You know, if you exercise first, like just stick to a routine. You know, you may not get in the car and go, but pretend like you get in the car and go. So do all the same things that you normally would do. And then the same thing with the evening routine. Relax, take a bath, meditate, pray, write in your journal. Don't binge watch till 2 a.m. and then sleep till noon. It's just, we're in here for a long time, and it's just really going to be tough if you don't stick to a routine. It's okay to have a day or two that, you know, you relax and slack off, but just, you know, in general, sticking to that routine. And then throughout the day, family time. You know, if they're driving you crazy, think of something fun to do together. Work on a puzzle for a little bit, but, you know, listen to your body. And if you need space, like take some time to, you know, space out everybody as far as you can, each corner of the house. I don't know. What do you suggest?
Absolutely. I think a lot of that is just going to really ring true for so many people. And, you know, taking time to really listen to your body, you know, listening to your intuitive signals. And we're so used to being fast paced and go, go, go. We have to get to appointments at certain times. We have to be there at work or whatever at certain times. And, you know, right now we may feel like, oh, I don't have to spend that hour commuting, so I'm bored. Right. I've seen so many comments on social media this last week of boredom, and you know, I'm just going to do this new hobby or do something over here. But instead of doing something really productive and engaging, people are turning to their food, or they're turning to just slothfulness, basically sitting on the couch and like you said, you know, binge watching TVs, and really some people are binge eating right now, and that's a serious thing. So I would love to share an exercise with you, Lindsay, if you're willing and open, that we can maybe connect with what our bodies are telling us, and you know, get back to our physiology and listen to ourselves and listen to, you know, our signals and basically our hunger and fullness cues that we have. What do you think?
I will do it.
Alrighty, so this is for Lindsay and anybody else who wants to participate. If you haven't heard of this before, this is called a mindful eating exercise, and we're going to use what's called a hunger fullness scale. So if you can think of a scale from 1 to 10, 1 is you are starving, completely empty, almost so hungry you're no longer hungry and you don't even feel it anymore. 10 is Thanksgiving full, rolling on the floor, like you need to unbutton your pants and you've overdone it. Okay, so as a scale goes from 1 to 10, it works its way up. 2 is, you know, very hungry, food in front of you, ready to eat. 3, you're on your way to get food, you're thinking about food, lunch is coming up. 4, you're kind of peckish, you could eat something, but, you know, not 100% hungry yet. 5, totally neutral, not thinking about food, not thinking about, you know, your anything hunger wise. 6, going the reverse, it's the exact same thing, so a little bit full, but you could definitely keep eating. 7 is that happy place, that's exactly where you want to be, you're ready to push your food, your plate away, even if you have a little bit left. 8, maybe you've cleaned your plate, but you're feeling a real sense of fullness. 9 is when you take that one last bite. Maybe it's the last bite left on the plate. Maybe it's somebody offers you a bite of their dessert and you're like, I'm full, but okay, I'm going to take it anyway. And we get ourselves in trouble there, because then, of course, we can quickly go over to the 10. All right. Sound good?
Sounds good. And isn't it true that you should really only eat till you're 80% full, not 100% full?
That's absolutely right. Yeah, that's why I like to tell people that happy place is between a 2 and an 8. Like you don't really want 1s and 9s, you never, or 1s, 10s. You know, even a 2 is kind of getting a little too hungry. So, you know, 3 to 7. If you get to an 8 occasionally, but you know, staying in that good place there. That's awesome.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so now that you know the scale, this is visual imagery. We're going to actually close our eyes, And to center ourselves and get ourselves really connected with our body, we're just going to kind of slow down a little bit and take a great big deep breath in. And then we're going to let that out nice and slow. And then we're going to take another big deep breath in. And then when we exhale, we're going to go 2 times the rate as when we inhale, just to really get nice and connected. And now with your eyes remaining closed, just listening to my voice, you're going to imagine that you're at the top of your head. You can actually feel in your mind's eye, not with your hands, your hair, your scalp, your skull, your bones. You can feel what that feels like on the outside. And then we're going to move down your body using that visual imagery, coming across your forehead, your eyebrows, your ears, your jawline, your neck, slowly moving down, staying right there in your neck. You can feel the softness of your neck, but I want you just when you're ready to take a swallow and actually go inside, and you can feel that going down your throat. Continue moving down your body, caress your shoulders, your back and your scapula bones, and back around to the front. You can feel your chest. And here, feeling from the outside, but also going inside, you can feel your breath inflating your lungs, and on an exhale, deflating. And then from there, moving down your body even more, we're going to feel our ribs and our stomach. Here in our stomach, we're going to feel the softness of our skin, the outside of our stomach, but going down further inside, connecting with what our stomach is telling us in this very moment, using our hunger fullness scale on that level from 1 to 10, really listening to our body, intuitively telling us where we are in this moment. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and share.
Let's see. First of all, I love to do body scan exercises. They're so meditative. So it's great to see how you can do this just to determine how hungry you are and how much you should be eating. So that is amazing. And I feel so relaxed. But as far as my scale goes, I'd say I'm probably at a 4. It's headed to lunchtime where I am. So I'm aware that it's lunchtime, but I'm not quite hungry to go make lunch. So I'm not thinking about it, but I'm kind of looking at the clock like lunch is coming up. My stomach's not growling yet. So I think I'd say about a 4.
Okay, awesome. So hopefully you guys were able to participate along with us with Lindsay, and that would give you some motivation and some encouragement for the rest of your day to really connect with what your body is telling you the rest of your day and the rest of the week and the rest of the time that we're actually encapsulated in our homes and everything. But just to give you some, encouragement to know that you can listen to your body, listen to your hunger fullness cues. You don't have to be bored and just turn to the food.
That's right. And find a book, get a routine. Feel free to ask us any questions on how to figure out your routine. You don't have to be super, super strict, but just kind of finding sections throughout the day to get things done so that you are not going crazy.
All right. I know I've got a busy day full of my schedule, so hopefully we will all get through this together, and reach out to us if you do have any suggestions, or give us some feedback, what you guys are trying at home. We'd love to hear your suggestions as well, and I'm sure many people can benefit from those too.
Yep. And we're going to drop some affirmation apps and some exercise links down below, just some things to help you deal with this time at home. Talk to you soon.
You guys stay safe.